Hey, it's Dan, and welcome back to Unified Gaming. Now in this one, as you can see, we're doing a mid-stream kind of in the week to see how the patch feels given the new, obviously, patch. It's update 35, it's the Lost Depths DLC, and a lot has changed. So yeah, we're queued for Battlegrounds. You can see I'm on my Nightblade because that is a popular build. And we will try to get into Cyrodiil as well in a little bit. But yeah, it's finally here, the patch. So it'll be interesting to see what people think of it and whether the changes are a bit too extreme or not. My hope for tonight is to do some Battlegrounds, basically try all the builds that I did last patch. So if you haven't seen them, I'll be testing the Nightblade, I'll be testing my Sniper, because that's always a fun one to try, testing my Sorcerer, my Magicka and my Magicka tank, and then my Magicka Warden as well. And then if there's any time, I might go and see if we can jump on to kind of just looking at different classes, and I can jump onto PCEU where I have quite a few classes there set up. Oof, that's a lot of damage. So we're just going to quickly do this Dolmen while we're here. I'm in the hunt for Sky Shards, for people curious. But we're queued for Battlegrounds. Yeah, a lot's changed. A lot has changed. Yeah, that boss died very quick, didn't it? Hey, you're a Beefy. Beefy McNaughty. Love that name, such a good name. Okay. Oh, that is very loud, isn't it? Oh my goodness, that is loud. So let's talk about the Nightblade quick and what I've changed between this patch and last patch. And for people who've seen the recent build video, I am still using Maul of Fire, Double Up Poisons, 1 Krog, Fire, and Red Vitality. I've got exactly the same build. So, you know, as I said, I was using this on Jules, I was using this in PTS, and it was working absolutely fine. I have gone and changed a few skills that I said I was going to. Just trying them out, seeing how they feel in a more targets in PvP. Like in a duel, it's a 1v1, so your sustain's a bit different, your damage is different. But yeah. Skill-wise, we are trying Concealed Weapon. And actually, this minor expedition at the bottom is amazing. This is such a good little buff. So I think I might use this. I'm going to use this skill on my Sniper, heads up. This is really good for a Sniper because it's just bonus damage when you pop out of stealth. Literally, you go into sneak, there's a damage. Tap Cloak, and there's a damage. So if you do your Cloak, Snipe, when you pop out a Snipe, you'll get the bonus damage. So it's like a 10% damage buff to Snipe, which is amazing. I love that I can sneak as a Nightblade. So good. Oh, I was hoping it would roll through there, but it got stuck in the tree. Ooh, a big whip there. Big whip. Yeah. So the thing I found with Concealed Weapon is your mag sustain is quite low. So I might go back to Stam Surprise Attack. And it's just about reading the target. He got stuck on the tree, so I went to go and stun him, but he thinking where he's going to be next, and he just wasn't there. Our Templars, by the way, in their Templar, in their little thing, like, I won't be able to kill that. That guy there has so much hidden, it's insane. 15k spec bow, take that. There's a big spec bow there. We're going to try and get the green relic. So, I've done a few BGs on this character. And I can say, dead. You always see people with dark convergence. That's really obnoxious this patch. That's such a weird streak. How bad is next patch? Cloak is bugged. Just heads up. Like, really bugged. So basically things track through Cloak that it shouldn't do, like Dizzy and Swing. Let me just get some distance. Oh, follow me. Yeah, so I say Cloak is not working as well as it did. It feels like they've shortened the reaction time. That was a big pigeon, sorry. See how hard that hit me for? The 10k spec bow, that's nice. The doctor's going, I'm not surprised they messed something up. Yeah, no, honestly, Cloak feels really weird. That Incat spec bow combo is awesome. So the Nightblade still feels decent damage-wise. I don't know if you saw that. I did the use the off-balance stun to then force the spec bow to land, which you can now do. So you do off-balance, medium attack spec bow, and spec bow will land every time. Get some distance from here. Hope they pop me down. Are they going to follow me? Of course not. But yeah, no, it feels... The combat feels like the same. Oh, I got too greedy there. Way too greedy. But yeah, from what I can tell, healing is on Warden. Warden is like ridiculously tanky now. So if you play a Stamina Warden and you remember when they first added Arctic Blast with health, you'd have like the 30k health standards with like the stupid healing. Look at this, like this is insane. Oh, he's got sword and shield on. But yeah, Templars are stupidly tanky. I went for the hit the pet. So like that was a medium attack heavy thing. Oh, I'm using Oakensoul. Herbalist is going, is Oakensoul trash? Oakensoul's great. Like, I still think it's really solid. Dead. Cheeky bash cancel there. But yeah, Oakensoul's good. I don't think it's as OP as it was, but it's still decent. Oh, overload. Grim's Forge games that he's got a 36k tooltip on his DK. Yeah. Stam feels significantly better. Doctor's going, what class is best overall? Nightblades are really good. They hit really hard. Anything Stam, in all honesty, is really tanky. because they've got really strong healing with Vigor, and all the mag heals still are like solid. Yeah, I found Templars are really potent. That's Nightblade, a Necromancer. It's getting hit pepper from the side over there. There it was. I'm using a medium weave on my stun, on my Nightblade. But no, I think Stam just feels very strong at the moment. So you basically do your concealed weapon or surprise attack from the flank, which sets them off balance, any medium attack. Like that, so that's him stunned there. Look at that stupid bear. Honestly, that bear is so annoying. 1vx feels weird with no stun on surprise attack or concealed weapon. It is against runners, but I think the surprise attack of the past was more used for XV1, where people were trying to zerk you down. So that was the medium stun there. So as long as you just get the hit behind them. I hate we can't do that because they streaked away. It's really annoying. But no, I think the patch is very, very controversial. Like the healing, that was a good thing that you did there. Have you tried Dark Cloak? I've seen some people use it. Saw Magblade and BGs use it. Oh, that's him dead. But yeah, the XV's one sounds when you're... Oh, there's a force that guy out of stealth. Oh, oh no. Oh my, that is bad. The constant crits is definitely better for XV1. Yes and no. I think it feels fluid. It just cloak feels slightly delayed. If that makes sense. But there's only way to describe it. I'll put some pictures in chat in a moment. We've gone for his pet hill. Oh, the beam and then the haunting cuss. Yeah, beam's very good. So is it intended with cloak or is that a bug? I feel it's a bug. I'll put some pictures in chat in a moment, but basically, before, as long as you push the cloak within the animation of Dizzying Swing, it would always avoid. Oh, fell off. This is PCNA, GB. I just use a controller because it's force of habit. But you know, I think the cloak thing is a bug. It just feels like if you tap cloak, it doesn't always like avoid channels and avoid kind of delayed skills. So certain things will go through it and then pull you out of stealth. So yeah. That's him dead. That's those two. Oh, it literally just sits there. It's really annoying, that guy. Yeah. Sim dead, 18k. Oh, look, he's gone back in cloak in misform. He didn't even hit himself. Literally, like, he is constantly sitting in misform. I won't say the game's with the spec, but how much damage did that do? They must have done a fair chunk to him, yeah. Offensive rune. So yeah, if you still move well, you can do decent. No DK. I don't have a DK on NA, Splezza. I do have one on EU though. Yes, beam is ridiculously strong. I was holding block through all that, and yeah, that's how much beam does. Beam is like insanely strong at the moment. Like you can literally use it from about 80% health now, and it will just nuke people really quick. That Sorg is like proper going. I'm going to make a Templar 100%. They are ridiculous this patch. Like, I've seen Stam Templars though use, and even Mag Templars use Dizzying Swing because their jabs is a bit clunky. So I meant to go, why aren't I using Assassin's Blades yet? The reason is because I'm going with Concealed Weapon for the moment, because I need it to be leveled up for my sniper, but also because it's a Magicka skill. So if you notice, my mag sustain's a bit hit and miss. So if I go with like Killer's Blade, it's good, but I need to level it up. So that was kind of the real reason. I will try it. I found the Executioner. Where was it? Similar sort of stuff. But yeah, I just, to be honest, I thought it was Magicka as well. So I thought it was a Magicka skill. So that was my my bad. I will try that now. There. Oh, cheers for the heads up. You can animation cancel it. Nice though. Doctor goes, did they mess up jabs? Yes and no. I can switch to my yeah. I honestly thought it was a magic skill, like 100% it was Magicka, but guess not. I think Cal was going, what am I using on my Nightblade? I'm using exactly what I did in the video. Wall of the Fire. Yeah, that's going to be ridiculous, that is. Is that the same tool depth? I'm just curious. 4695, yeah, exactly the same. I think I'm still going to go 2H though. People asked me before why not dual wield. Just talking of the execute thing quick. The 2H has these passives, sort of follow up, which I often go cloak, heavy attack, and I get the follow up, which means I can do like heavy attack into concealed weapon and get bonus damage on that combo, so it hits much harder. You also get access to battle rush, so more stam sustain. That's about it. Whereas with the dual wield, you only really get access to Ruffian, sorry, which we don't really stun people massively or immobilize them, so that's why. But yeah, I will make a Templar on PCNA. I was planning to go up here, by the way, to get the Sky Shard. And I would check what Cyrodiil's like. That's empty. There's some people there, we can go there in a moment. These are empty. A hybrid Templar meta next patch? I think Beam Templar. Let me see if I can load another instance. I might mess up the stream though. I think it will. I'll have to quit this one to then. Oh no, it shouldn't. Bear with me. Let me go to my launcher. I'm gonna see if I can run 2 in the window. Mint Maker says go to IC. Yeah, we can go in there. It was empty though when I looked earlier, and it still is. We'll have a look. But it was pretty empty when I went in there about an hour ago. But some people. Let's go to Elven. I think I've got to about 500 CP now, so a bit higher. But yeah, do take this with a pinch of salt that the CP is not quite there yet. Someone's just going about the whip and DK whip. Okay, there's some reds about, so let's see. Hey, you're a nomad. Yeah, I'll go on the Templar. I'll go on the Templar at the end. I'll just grab this Sky Shard. Need all those skill points. You try out Nightblade with Swallow Soul, Spam Ball, Sticky, and Rallying Cry. Yeah, that Killer's Blade, pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Yeah, this is like. Let's leave this. We're just gonna find some. We'll try and find somebody. You with Simmering Frenzy on the back bar. I heard the cloak and things like imbued weapon stuff was pulling the Nightblades out of stealth. So I wouldn't be surprised if Simmering Frenzy might cause an issue. But do try it. Yeah, you can animation cancel Killer's Blade. Really nice. Yeah, no, Killer's Blade's really good. Like, it's so quick as a execute. I feel I need more mag sustain with this setup, because I'm using this burster. I use a lot instead of cloak, and obviously this is, but the sustain is so good. Okay, yeah, this is like still really empty here, isn't it? Oh, he's on a PvE build, isn't he? Yeah. You just tell, like, put comment on the video so I won't say much here, but ready to turn out the tank sulk. Oh yeah, I saw the comment. I don't know how you pronounce that. Jin, I think it is. I could be wrong. Yeah, the vampire drain is so good. Like, it's really underrated. Callum's going Simmering Frenzy only deals 300 damage every 2 secs, and it gives you lots of spell damage. Oh, yes, pronounced Jin. Great. Oh, he's come back. He's come back. He's come back. No, 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 no. Don't run away. I don't think we're going to catch him. He is super, super quick. So maybe that was a bit mean. But this place is like super quiet, isn't it? Super, super quiet tonight. Yeah, I think Doctor's got to DR. It's got a pretty good point that it does feel like they are trying to slow combat down. I don't know if any of you played New World. New World's combat is very fast-paced. Like, yes, there's less skill choices, but everything's really impactful. And I like that ESO feels like that in some way. They're gone the other way. Yeah, I walked into an overload crystal weapon. there was the overload crystal weapon. You could literally see it there. Yeah, overload crystal weapon is still very good. We'll pop back there. That 5.8k? That was a big overload. Crystal weapon still feels good. Black cat's pop his little cat out the head. They go like, hi. So I think I might need to look at my mag sustain. The one thing I noticed, if I use the skill setup, I can't. That person's stunned over there. I went to roll dodge and got hit with the overload and crushing weapon. The one thing I think I'm going to have to go back to surprise attack though, just because I can't get a minor debuff easily. So I need to have a little think how I can get one of those without changing things massively. And so I can't proc wretched to vitality easily is the issue. Oh yeah, the cloak is not working properly. There's a thing on the forums that someone's like showed you can literally be in sneak and push a skill, like imbued weapon, it pulls you out, and cloak's got the same sort of bugs. Cal's going, he wanted to try bow assault, but he knew they were getting nerfed, and they're good. I still say they're decent. Definitely a fun way to play sorcerer, like 100%. Let's put a poll in chat as well. Oh. My chat's gone all weird, but we'll sort that in a moment. Ignore the poll. The poll just says yes and no. Just... I love people like, yep, I should still vote anyway. But put on poison or something, you can, but it's not like guaranteed. So I need to have a little think about what would proc it easily, because concealed weapon. There's a corrosive DK there. When you get away from that, there was you could tell when you got a corrosive DK. There was 10k whip. Yeah, I'll bring my tank in here in a sec. I like the tank. Yeah, there you go. That is a proper pole there. Oh, he's like a tank. We're not even going to go for him. Dead. Stupid Phoenix. Such annoying set. There you go. So he didn't medium weave and that's why he couldn't stun me. He was trying to get behind me to stun and he couldn't. But I did the medium weave really quick one to get the stun and the execute one. We'll just move. Get away from that. That is like death there. That's a good execute there. That's another good execute. Oh yeah, the bug with cloak is really obvious. The damage is great though, even with the nerf to Oaken Soul. This is still like stupid damage. Come back here. That minor expedition on concealed is very nice. So did you see that? Like that spec bow combo there was glorious. So you can literally get them off balance, medium attack, roll, spec bow, and they'd like literally just destroyed his health bar. And there's like very little counter to it. So if you play Nightblade well, it's really good damage. Oh, he's got corrosive up. No, you can come here. You're not getting away with that. You can see it, like when you hit them with 960. There you go. His corrosive's gone down now. I would just go for execute because he's got to be low health, and his corrosive's like got to wear off in a sec. There it is. There's his corrosive. It went. Yeah, I'm still using Oaken Soul, Cal. Exactly the same build as before. Use Way of the Fire. Way better. That was a good. He went for the spin. He got the spin on it. Yeah, Glorians is decent, but I prefer fire. I'll compare the two because I've got both sets. Yeah, nice 6. He's gonna die in a sec. Watch this. Oh, maybe I'm gonna die. Let's just move away from there quickly. There's another Nightblade with us. Oh, big whip. Look at that, 9.7k. Massive whip there. I've got Chlorines on me. So Way of the Fire currently is 2957. Glorians is 4632. This is every 5 seconds. This is basically 3000, so in 4 seconds this is 6000 almost. In 5 seconds this is 4000. So Glorians is less damage than Way of the Fire. Cal said that Red Mountain could be good. On a melee gank I find Red Mountain's too slow. That's why I don't use it. Look for the execute. Agony can be alright. I hate Corrosive so much. It's such an annoying ultimate. Even with the open soul nerf, you can still get it set up like stupid amount of time. Just really high uptime. Let's have a look. People have put keep on this Nightblade, bit of sniper, bit of mag assault tank. So if you want to decide what we're going to try next, obviously put a comment, and then we can, or even just do the poll. Either would work. And we are slowly as well collecting a completely balanced set. This set here, this set is glorious. Like, it's so broke. We do need to find a way though to proc our minor debuff or buff, because the other one procs it. Killer's Blade, I'm going to keep that. That is amazing. Animation cancels really well. Big heals. We can look at our combat metrics to show our healing. Healing received. There's a Killer's Blade there. So it's like a 4k heal. Courtesy to Amara's balm could be broken. Yeah, I would say so. And that's the build for people curious. That's what I'm doing. So exactly that I did in the video. That's my burst heal there. What's your B skill? B skill is called Shrewd Offering. It is phenomenal. It's basically like Breath of Life or Honor the Dead, but you can spam it. 13k heal, 13k heal, 23,000 heal, 23,000 heal. So you can literally see how often I can spam that. So I got about 5 or 6 casts, and that's without my buffs from the Wretched Vitality. So when that's up as well, I can spam it about 7-8 times. In PvP it's halved, but it's still like 10k crit heals. I think I had an 11k in one of the BGs a minute ago. So the damage is really, really good. We're going to wander up there. Okay, the poll at the moment says keep on this Nightblade, but the mag assault tank is pretty up there, 29%. We'll do a BG on this one, and then we'll go with whatever the poll says for the next one, okay? God, look how slow this horse is. I think Nomad's right with using Rush of Agony on a bomber. That's pretty solid, because you can use Lotus Fan, for example, which is an AoE component, I believe, and you can basically just do spin to win. So Proxy Debt, Lotus Fan, and Rush of Agony does stun people, which is pretty decent. Yeah, Sam's going, this is amazing. Like that skill is great. You can use Vigor. Vigor is really good. I need to level it up actually, but Vigor gives you like really good healing. I just prefer this skill because it's pretty much the same as Vigor, but it's instant. So when you're low health, this is really good to counter executes and like AoE stuff. Because a lot of the time when you're low health, people use Whirling Blades, for example. So that procced both that did then. So my regen is 1400. You can see like spam this for like absolute ages when those sets are on. So it's like so much healing. But no, it did proc both then, so I wonder whether off balance is proccing the minor debuff. Nomad's going Rush of Agony, Proxy Debt, Lotus Fan, Tether, Spin. Yeah. I think that works. I just think with the whole being able to range bomb, you've got no risk. It's easier. So, why risk it as such? You can just sit at the distance and just blow people up. But I do find if you do get the bomb off, it is very satisfying. Like, really, really satisfying. Oh, people asked, I think it was some of my bank, and it was in Discord, a private message, but they asked about Plague Break. So this is purple, this is the dot on it. For context, I have 4,900 weapon damage, so pretty standard. Like, it will go a bit higher if you have more of a sort of weapon damage type build. But yeah, Plague Break now has a 5k tooltip, and it explodes for 4k. So it did see quite a nerf, because the poison can only go on the person once every 20 seconds, and the dot is a lot less. So I haven't had as many issues with Plague Break this patch as I did last patch, just damage wise. Always in the hunt of the Sky Shards. Okay, the polls say Mag Silk Tank currently. So whatever it is at the end of the next BG, we'll go on that class or that build next. Nomad's saying, what about Savage Werewolf? How gutted is it? It's bad. It's what it should be. It's a melee set. It's designed to be on a werewolf for light attacks and stuff. And now it just does that. I'm just going to pull the door too because of the cat's laying down. He's quite quiet, and yeah, he scratches the door frames and stuff if he's in a bad mood. So I'm gonna try and keep him happy. So one sec. Yep, sorry about that. Black Cat goes, is there a substitute for Savage Werewolf? In all honesty, it's Way of the Fire. Like, I absolutely love this set. This set is so good. You can also use a set called Poisonous Serpent, I think the name is. It's from Hellra Citadel, and is when you do a light attack against somebody who's poisoned, you do the same damage as Way of the Fire, and you can stack the both of them. So you just do light attack poison injection, and they both proc. And where the fire will proc every 2 seconds because of the poison injection, you can just spam light attacks. Do you see the person in game chat? Just a friendly reminder about all the nerfs to Sulks and to the Sulks and Templars. Yeah, that's like Nightblade Death there, that is. So much heal in there, so much heal in that group. So we're just gonna pop down here and oh. Oh, so much heal in that group there. Hey, where the fire works on a bow. It is phenomenal. I use it on my Sulk build. My sniper build, sorry. And I used to use it on light attack Larry, if anybody remembers that. So 11k heal though. So that heal there, like literally, you can't do it with vigor. Oh, I went for the roll dodge execute there. There you go. So Way of the Fire is great. Honestly, it's really underrated set. Procs so often and does so much just consistent damage. That was a good roll dodge by him. No, you don't. He was like waiting for 13k income. That is very good. Yeah, we need to get away from that because that's too much AoE there. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's just move away. There. With the minor expedition you get on the skill though, it's really, really good. He is tanky boy. So he's got Dark Cloak on that other Nightblade. So yeah, my max sustain I wish was a bit higher, in all honesty. Yeah, cheers, Sam. Let's try and get try and get some resources back. Or we'll try and go. There you go. Let's try and get that Nightblade. There you go. Yeah, it's 7k X Killer's Blade. That is glorious. Yeah, Killer's Blade is insane. 15k spec bow. 13k execute. Oh, he's run away. There you go. What do you think about rolly Nightblades? Yeah, this is with Open Soul Nomad. I don't know why people said it's like gutted. It's still really freaking strong. $11k crit hill, I'll take that, thank you. Let's try and get some distance. I didn't follow me. My crit chance. You don't really need much crit. Oh, that is a big dot. That is. Thriving Chaos is nasty if you get that on you. You know, I'm waiting for my potion to come back. But that minor expedition is really, really good. There, got him with the spec bow. Oh, he's off balance, so I can go for the kill now. Yeah, Stamcrow's great. Yeah, I'm really liking Concealed Weapon though for that movement speed. It is ridiculously good. They just pulled me like right through the wall. I don't know if you saw that. It's madness. Yeah, I just run out of resources. So he had Savage Werewolf on me then. If you look at this, damage taken, the Savage Werewolf is like really low. Might not even be in that one. But it's really low, it'll be on there somewhere. We'll find it in a moment. Yeah, Wardens are really annoying at the moment, with the Samdens especially. Just their healing is so high. Oh, you don't need a Whirling Blade. A lot of it, and this sounds really obvious, is most people when you stun them will roll dodge. So if you just hold your heavy attack for 1 second and then let it go, you'll land your heavy attack in your skill and you'd land the execute most times. So yeah, I think it is very easy to kind of catch people who roll a lot. The only time you don't kill people is if they block and heal. Does. There you go. No, I'd say everyone said it was going to change to all minor buffs, but really it was just Mage Courage, Berserker Force. Yeah, they've changed the Courage to Force and stuff. Oh, I'll take that. I'm waiting for him to come to me. Oh, that's him dead. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, TKN's going, is Stamcrow good for PvP? I'd say Stamina Necromancer is probably one of the best classes currently. Is there no one else? He plays Stamcrow a lot more than I do, and he's very good on it. And I'd say like I'm okay on most classes, and I'm okay on Stamcrow, but Stamcrow is just insane with how much damage it has. That's just bullying the other team. Yeah, that's him dead. So that's the medium weave, that is. Is there no one else? He plays on PCNA. That's a good fear by him. There's a roll dodge execute there. There's another one up there. There you go. Is he down here? I'm going to go for the spec bow on him. Oh, he's super squishy, this guy. Yeah, that Templar is really squishy. Oh, that's going to hit me. Really messes up your field of view in there, that does. Oh, is that Nightblade dead? That's that other Nightblade dead. That's him dead. So what's good on a Stamcrow TK's going? I want the relic. I'm trying to get the relic. It's not that I'm not playing the objective. Yeah, that I really love the major expedition, or the minor expedition. Sorry. Oh, that was a big blast bones. Oh, sorry, I just dropped down. On this stand, Craig, I'll finish this and I'll let you know what RG is, because it's almost at the end. Oh, he's after all of that. He's ready to be stunned, he is. There you go. So it's 16k spec bow. Okay. Yeah, I think Nightblade works fine. For a Stam Crow, and I love Nomad going Dan's bullying the other team. For a Stam Crow, you generally want Balorg. That's kind of a must. You then pair it with something like Clever Alchemist on the front bar, and then you can use a back bar set of choice, because Stam Crow has a lot of damage. So if you're new to the class, a sustain set is a really good option. Just checking the pole as well, and it's literally tied between this Nightblade and a Magicka. So I'm going to walk up to the Way Shrine, and then to here, and then whatever the highest, we'll go for that. So yeah, you generally want to have Balorg on the monster set, Clever Alchemist, or a damage set that you can front bar. So something like Clever Alchemist, Student's Favour, they're quite good ones. You can then back bar a set to give you either defense, like Rallying Cry or Wretched Vitality. I know is there no one else uses Ethereal Aversion, I think it's called, which is like loads of resistances, and he uses Clever Alchemist with it, with Balorg, and that works really well, like really tanky, really high damage. So yeah, I'll definitely check him out. He's a really solid Stam Crow. Yeah, you're welcome to run a BG with me. I'm quite laid back. This is PCNA, just for you TKN, so just a heads up. Yeah, well, I went around their houses for that, didn't I? I was meant to go there. What I will do though is I will switch class for a bit, because I think we've been on this a little while. I think it's fair to say this works. Like, exactly the same that I put in the build video, this still works. So yeah, I think I'd say this Nightblade's still good to go. I will do a video just showing it in a week or two when the meta changes, just to get an idea. Jordan goes, he uses Ashen Grip instead of Way of the Fire. I prefer Way of the Fire because it's more consistent. Ashen Grip does hit harder, but there's no denying that. But I find that Ashen Grip, I think it's every 4 seconds. So you often get the first hit and then you're lacking that follow-up. Whereas Way of the Fire, if you do your combo on second 3, you have the Way of the Fire ready to just help get them a bit low for the execute to hit harder. So that's why I use it. That's right, TKN. I used to be on Xbox, so it's a bit confusing because I have the controller still. And yeah, just habits die hard, as they say. And then what I do is I put a poll up just to go. And I got there you go, there's a new poll for people who want to see what next. We're going to go on to the PvP tank. So I got asked, does this work? I generally try to make builds that are quite versatile between patches. My gut would be yes, in all honesty. Let's get some potions. Where are my potions? There they are. Jordan goes, do I have a channel membership? I use Patreon personally, and for those people, just kind of those people curious, Patreon has a better return rate in that YouTube puts quite a lot of tax onto your thing. So I think it's like 30% tax on YouTube. It's mad. Whereas Patreon's like none. You just pay your country tax. So I do have a Patreon if people are interested, but that's up to them. We need to get poisons and put my potions on. So I can link that in a second. That's not an issue. And obviously, people, it's up to you if you want to or not. I do this because I enjoy playing the game. So, yeah. But I tried to put the videos out early. So that is if people are curious, but you don't have to. For the tank, I honestly think you're going to use the same skills. Heroic Slash we can drop now though, so that can go, because realistically we're getting heroism from here, so we can get rid of this skill because that's not needed, and we can find a skill of choice. Now I find I often have more Magicka than stamina, so I think we should use a Magicka skill that we can delay. Something like Haunting Curse would give us a bit more oomph, or maybe the Execute. So I'm going to swap Crystal Weapon to there and go with Endless Fury, because this pays for itself, and it means we have the Execute should we need it. Now you will find our ultimate will be not as up as often because we don't have major heroism, but you can use a set from, I think it's the Villa thing, it's like Drake's Rush it's called. So it's a DLC dungeon. From here, I think it is Drake's Rush. When you bash an enemy, you and up to 3 people get major heroism for 12 seconds. So you can get this up really, really easily if you wish. So yeah, some people say Mag Sork 1 bar. And we can check at the Citadel. That's empty. That's full, however. What about Imperial City? Yeah, they're empty. So I'm going to go and just clear my bank of just rubbish, and then research it, because I'm doing my crafter whilst we wait for BGs. Just curious, what are people's take on the patch then? I know consoles don't have it. I know that's going to be a couple weeks. And I know things like Mara's Bomb, I know someone mentioned it earlier, that is due to get nerfed. ZOS has already said that's going to be changed. They haven't said how, but generally, what's your thoughts? Good patch, bad patch? Oh, we've got the ring. We have the ring. That is step 1 of the plan. I want to use it before they nerf it. Just see how busted it actually is. I might chuck it on this tank. Let's see if there's any cheap in the store. Nope. Saw one in here earlier for 1 million gold. I think it's actually sold. I think someone's actually paid 1 million gold for a blue ring. It's amazing what people do for PvP, like advantage. But any little edge they can get over somebody, they will take. Yeah, 500k for Greaves, which I have a pair, which I could sell for money. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. A I'm just checking her Discord. I'll put my Discord in the thing. I think they're going to nerf it before it gets to PlayStation, Nomad, sadly. And that's my Discord if people want to ask questions and stuff between streams. Yeah, Beefy goes to the patch doesn't seem that bad. I wasn't really paying attention to that guy. He's got like really bad damage, isn't he? There you go. He killed himself. Alright, let's go up here and then troll some people. My heal up. I love the vampire heal, it's such a good heal. Yeah, this is still trolling. I want to go for you. We're going to get our shield ult and then go get some health back. Then pop down? No, they're not. I think it's going to be tanky somewhat. That magnum shot, that's what did it. There it was. I felt the magnum shot knocked me back and I couldn't CC break. So yeah, this is still trolly. They said it's going to come out in the next incremental patch, the Mara's Balm change. I think all they need to do is just add a 2-second cooldown on that mini proc and it's fine. But there's nothing else. I don't know why people use that. Okay. Let's go get some health back because we are very low. We are very, very low. The jab's got us. I went to go for the stun and then the vampire drain. Beefy's going up. The patch isn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's too bad. I think Stam's very strong though. The vigor's really insane. Like why they buffed it makes no sense to me. I don't think I've heard anybody moan about vigor being weak. He's very quick, isn't he? Trying to get the bash in. Couldn't get the bashing in. I might change bound armors to curse though, I reckon. Dead. We should probably get the relic, shouldn't we? So I'd still say this is trolly. Like, do you guys think this still works? You obviously seen the video before. Oh, I got a... Oh, the healing gets really bad when you hold the relic too long. You really feel that. That is... Oh. The Vigor... Nomad's going, Vigor change? What did they change? Vigor gives you the same healing when everything else got nerfed. And it also gives you Mana Resolve. So it gives you armor as well. So you basically have... Compared to rapid regen, the healing is like about 50% higher when you kind of average the two out. And yeah, it gives you armor buff as well. Oh, I went to go for the kit bash kill. That would have procced the thing. Then let's look at the poll. What's the poll saying? Nightblade Sniper is what a lot of people are curious about. It doesn't work. Whilst I'm on the Sulk, I'll switch to the 1-bar Sulk, but I'd say that still works, barring a few changes. If I were to do it again, I'd change Bound Armaments to Haunting Curse. And I'd probably keep Crystal Weapon, because it's quite a nice spammable. And I'd do it like that. So for those people curious about how to make this work, that's what I would change. Whilst I'm on there, I'm going to just do a quick Mag Sulk, just see how that feels. And yeah, your figure's just is really good now. Let me level it up quick. It won't take long to level up. Thank you. So it's 19,000 health over 5 seconds. If I compare it to my regen, rapid regen, 11,000. So that's, you know, it's 11,000. And my resolving is 19. So yeah, and that's not even leveled up. It's madness. It's like absolute madness. TKN goes, are you playing Stormcrow tonight? If I get time, I will. I might do it tomorrow if I don't get to tonight. But we're going to switch to the sniper in a moment. But I made a lot of videos past 2 weeks, so I'm just kind of showing are the builds still working with the changes to skills. And I'd say that the Nightblade still works 100%. I'd say the tank Sulk thing, I think that works barring a few skill changes, but I think the gear's relatively okay. I think this will be fine. I can't see this not working, in all honesty, but we'll find out in a moment. But yeah, what do you guys think of the Vigor change? Like, look at the two. You got that one. I mean, chuck them on a bat bar because we're not using a bat bar. So, 11,000, 19,000. Like, I don't get it. This has less healing. This has more healing, and it's an armor buff. And if the healing is actually pretty much double this, And you're probably going, well, what? I use some crazy build. The stats aren't crazy high. Like it's 34k, 3,400 weapon damage or spell damage, and 33k Magicka. So like I don't have really high stats, and it's already doing that. Like I heard on the DK, I think Grimforge Gaming was saying he's got a 33,000 Vigor tooltip, which is just like, it's insane. There's no other word for it. Where's the public dungeon around here? There it is. So, cheers, Jordan. I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet, but no, that's really appreciated. And honestly, I answer questions anyway, but it's really appreciated that people support. It just makes doing this much easier, like with equipment and software and stuff. So yeah, really appreciate that. Jin's going, it doesn't look awful as initial thoughts. Reg max sort though, but because Nightblade's good, pleased with Warden changes. I'm not pleased with the Warden changes. Isn't anyone else? He uses Alorg, Ethereal Ascension, I think it's called it. Something like that. With I think it's Clever Alchemist. Possibly evade 2H with that, or he goes with a Mythic. I know he uses Sea Serpent a lot. It's something like that, it is. See if I can find the video. Just... Okay, let's have a quick look, because I know people are curious. This is the thing. I think this is his thing, so have a look on that. Jin saying drain is fun and salt because no one expects it. 100%. Like the vampire drain is just really good because we're stage 2 by the way then, so we're losing a lot of tankiness. We should probably feed. I think we've got some food to switch that. Runko's going Templars, let's go. I know there's certain classes that people love, and I just never got into Templar. Like, no matter how much I tried, I just found it really boring, and that sounds really harsh, I know. But yeah, I didn't find it particularly interesting. I enjoyed playing more of the kind of mess about builds. So kind of using Beam, for example, and Dark Flare, and kind of just being silly with it. Yeah, stage 3 now. Oh, it's boring if you spam jabs. I think we both agree on that then. It's just, I think the issue with Templar, and with a few classes actually, you are really pushed into certain skills in order to be effective, especially for PvP. Bowplar's fun. I haven't tried it. I like Bow Warden. The Bow Warden's fun. And Bow Necro is really fun. I used to use Bow Necro like about 2 years ago. And I used to run it with Magnum Shot and Blast Bones, because Blast Bones you can basically dodge if you stun them. It was ridiculous. Midish Moon Shadows going, how are Gank Blades doing so far? I was on my Nightblade earlier, and I was killing absolutely fine. The build I posted recently, I think it was 2 days ago, killing absolutely fine. So I think they're in a pretty good place. The only thing I would say is if you are somebody who uses Calorian's Legacy, then you are going to find it a bit because the damage has got really lowered on that. So if you're kind of heavy attack, surprise attack, spin to win, you're going to be losing about 10k damage, I reckon. Where's the boss? The group event down here? I think it's down here. As soon as like little things, little, I forget what they're called, but these things. Yeah, this is where the group event is. Let's get our little Isabel out. I've got a companion as well. Don't judge. Oh, there's something nearby here. There they are. I think the burn and light change is amazing for range Templar. Is that all the little ones dead? Maybe we have to like kill all the stuff around here to get the event fire. There they are. I love that that frags can proc itself. But that's our skill point. Oh, got a lead. I don't know what this is. Sacramental Wraps. What's that for? The Jin saying looks good so far. Let's have a look what that's for. Antiquities. That's scales. Okay, we should probably do that. And I need to do that one as well. Let's go do these in a moment, because I will forget. So we need to go to Blackwood for these two things. Do I have my antiquities skills in? No, I don't. So did ZOS really patch the blue smoke from the Mages Guild? Blue smoke. Equilibrium? Or do you mean the fire rune? When I say equilibrium, I mean spell symmetry, sorry. Yeah, if you could elaborate, Beefy, that'd be really helpful. You don't want to farm the new set. The new set Mara's Balm is getting nerfed midish, so I wouldn't worry too much. I want to go for the stun then. Put my potions up? I need to put my potions on. There we go. I'll have the double frag proc, that's glorious, that is. There it was again. Let's take on for my pet they have. This is the put the pet back out. Nope. We'll just move away from that stuff. Oh, almost blew him up there from a range. He's got corrosive up at the moment. Okay, there you go. Manuel's going. Can't log in on PC. Yes, I'm on PC. I didn't fire. It made the noise and everything. So that green dude is really annoying. Sniping me from the... There's a Nightblade near me. Just move away from that. Oh, I want to go for the double frag proc then. Put the cursor in. I can only hit him so much. I'm like literally spamming heals on him. So he's beating on my Twilight. I just put him back out again. Big burst heal from that guy there. Get the heal. Hoping to get him sunlocked. Let's pop down here. I went straight for my Twilight. He's got his corrosive up. Do you do theory builds? I always test my builds. I do theory craft as well, but I always like make sure that I make sure that it works basically. Yes, this is on the new update. 8k heal for that guy. Yeah, don't move, I'm here to keep you alive. I love this all because you've got like so much flexibility with how you can support people. There you go. I think it's just practice, mate. Yeah, you're welcome to make a request. Maybe that Nightblade's pop up. What would you reckon, mace or sword for Way of the Fire? I would always go mace. I know I've been fighting here for ages. 10 kills so far. Sandcrow 2 HP. Yeah, I would honestly use what else runs. It's pretty solid. Let's brace up again. Go for the stun, keep that guy alive. Move away. The execute auto went off as well. He's like well cheeky. That is so cheeky. He stole the thing, didn't he? Is it oak and so on? If this happens, just stand on your pets. Because all he's going to do is whip my pet. Being able to just move away, is that amazing? I went to jump and I didn't jump forward. Jump backwards. Oh, you looked at the video that and it was a bash crow. Yeah, Jordan, I'd definitely use maces. 100%. Is it for dual wield, by the way? Oh, Sulk's great. It's very. I play it like Nightblade. Rest are so good. Battle of the Sulks. Dead. Yeah, this build's easy. It's one bar. It's like really, really simple to use. Good damage as well. And this is still with Oaken Soul when people said it's terrible. I will look at the pole and we'll go whatever's highest on the pole, we'll go for that. Let's go get there. Oh, things are going to go south here. There they are. Two-handed. Yeah, I use the two-handed maul on mine. But I'd say that works. I think that one bar Sulk still works 100%. I've seen the poll. It's like 49% like sniper, like Danko and the sniper. So we'll jump on the sniper. I will tweak what I'm going to run on it, but I'm going to use exactly the same thing as before, because I always like to just see, with the changes to skills, does it still work? And the Sulk works, I'd say. The Nightblade works. The tank works. Just change a few skills. So let's try the sniper next, and then we'll go and see about the Magden. I've also put it in chat as well, Jordan, if you didn't catch it, okay? You think I might have one of my old snipers? Yeah, I went kind of... I basically min-max snipers and just went through it like again and again and again to just give it as much damage as it can have. Okay, let's go to Elden Root. I'm using exactly the same stuff. Fire, Krug, Dial-Up Bray, Boketul. I absolutely love Dial-Up Bray. Like, it's such a good set. You're Mr. Stardo. We're going to change a few things on this quickly. That's going to go to Shrewd Offer, and I prefer that. They give you the same, but this has more Magicka cost. It's only 300 difference, but the health cost is better. So that's why I prefer Shrewd over the other one. And I want to get Concealed Weapon, because I want to put this on the bar somewhere. But the issue we have is bar space. So I'm going to go probably in cap. And I'll do a few, kind of see how this goes. But my thinking is, Focus Aim obviously hits the hardest, 9k. Chuck on that there. Put on Concealed instead of this. So we lose this. But it means that these all now hit hard when we pop out of stealth. So 10k. Harder. Much harder. The reason we want one of these is to get the Hemorrhage passive. So that's what I'm thinking, because we only got 5 slots currently. And with Dial-Up Bray we can just sneak forever. It's like really good. So we're going to quickly just level this up whilst we're waiting. Well, that's 1,000 gold. Let's not waste the gold. Gold is always a bit low on when you're making builds. Like every new patch, things are just silly expensive. And what I'll put a poll in chat to see what people want to see next afterwards, okay? Yeah, I've just put a poll up, okay? Mr. Shooter goes, by the way, do you think Torok's Pact is any good? Yeah, I think it's a great set. It's really underrated. Fate 2H is the Vatashan Maul. So it comes from Vatashan Hollow. It's an Arena 2H. Sorry about that. I have it on EU, but not on NA. But it's called Frenzied Momentum. So this is while Momentum is active, cast and samurai abilities gives you a stack. You get bonus damage whilst you have it. After 5 stacks, your heavy attack or partial heavy will do the proc damage. So it is a pretty decent thing. And the proc damage is at 5,359. So, you know, it's lots of free passive damage, and then when it procs, it's quite a big burst. So yeah, decent. We're still trying to get some Mara's Balm that are cheap. Just to see how like ridiculous it is. The poll at the moment says Stanblade 2H, which Some people are saying Magden. A few people are saying Templar, stroke DK. I need. That was a bit weird. If you don't have Sea Serpent, you can switch it for any mythic. Wild Hunt's pretty good for speed. I just like speed. Snow Treaders is very good. Flip goes, is it important to have all gear and weapons in gold? The answer is no. If you look at all of my builds, it's purple, 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 gold. You only want weapons in gold. Everything else is absolutely fine purple. Like the damage difference is so negligible that difference between killing someone and not is not going to be because you lack gold armor and stuff. There are times where gold jewelry can be better, but it's not a significant enough advantage that you're going to be you need to buy it basically. The only thing that it can be useful on is certain things like well fitted. So if you have well fitted at gold, if you get the whole body gold, it can make quite a difference to that trait because there's like an extra 3 or 4% cost reduction. But again, when you're rolled at just like 800, 900 stamina, it's not a big amount of stamina saved, so it's not like essential. Now, this queue for BGs is taking some time, so what I think we can do is jump into Cyrodiil or something. We are queued. What about IC as well? Let's just check there quick. Dead. Okay. Well, I would like to get this to my tier 1. So we're going to jump in here whilst we're waiting. This is almost leveled up there. This is what it must feel like to play PvE, just to spam stuff like this. But that's got a way to go that I have. Okay, we'll go into Black Reach whilst we're waiting. What's the best trait on the mace? You don't want sharpened. I'm actually just jumped on to the sniper now, Monkey. We've tested the melee Nightblade that I made. That thing still works. Like, still going around bursting people from like 30k health to 0 in like 2-3 seconds if you land the combos and stuff. So the damage is still absolutely fine. I've changed a few things on the sniper though to put on concealed weapon. So that gives us a bit more bonus damage. The mythic TK would be something like Wild Hunt or Snow Treaders. Snow Treaders would be better in all honesty. The Death Dealer's Fate, or Feet I think it's pronounced, is really good as well. So for damage, Death Dealers is really good. Marken's also quite good. BG's ready. If you want more mobility and utility, go for Snow Treaders. You can't sprint, but you can't be snared, and that's really, really good in PvP. Especially in Cyrodiil where people spam like cow drops and stuff everywhere. So we won't have our bow ult, and we're not really using this beyond just a passive damage boost. You're going to start some matches until people farm Mara's Balm. Mara's Balm, they said they're going to nerf it. I have a few pieces of it somewhere. Let me just go up here. So this is when the negative effect is removed from you, restore 2207 health. So 2k health. So the thing is that can proc constantly. There's no cooldown on that little bit, which adds up quite quick. You can get stunned with Snow Treaders, but you can't be immobilized, which is like roots, so like DK talons and stuff. Well, there's a hidden in that group. Let's just move up here. Oh, I went to go for the... I got the blast bones on me. So if you tap sneak, you got like really good stam sustain and mag sustain with this setup. Oh, almost got the Nightblade. Yeah, the Howl Agony. That was annoying. No, I killed the Nightblade, I got him. Managed to get him with the poison injection. I find Nightblades very much hit and run. He's blockading, which is good. That's a werewolf. The werewolf healing is just mad though, isn't it? Oh, look. Yeah, the werewolf healing is insane how quickly you can spam that. That's literally all you hear is that. Ow! That dwarven, drawish guy, he's healing that werewolf a lot. That's a werewolf there. But no, I will go through and test the Nightblade fully and see, do we need more damage or sustain? Because when there's a lot of off healing, it's hard, and the polar wind doesn't show on the heal page sometimes. A bit like Ghost. Not gonna follow me around, are they? Oh, I got pulled. They went through the good. That was a good barrier. So I think I missed bow. Because I was using that quite a bit. Michael's already going. Snipe builds. I will go through and test fully. I think they'll still work. They're just not going to be as good as they were, because they were kind of a bit hit and miss last patch, in all honesty. I think there's a lot of healing in that group up there. Yeah, there's a lot of healing in that group up there. So yeah, I think the poison injection nerf is also quite noticeable. Oh, we are using only 1 damage set, so that is going to be a factor. But yeah, Wardens are very tanky with their healing now. I don't know how I survived that. Just literally getting Howl of Agony spammed. But yeah, there's a lot of healing in that group up there. Oh, that bear pulled me out of stun. Out of stuff. Did you see that? Oh, we'll get hit really quick. I think it was beetles. That's really odd, though. If you see that dwarfish guy, his beetles hit me twice in one go. That's really weird. That is. Sim dead. Pokey, the whole battle of the cloak. The poison injection feels like it does no damage. Stupid werewolf. Honestly, I hate werewolves so much. It's just that constant howling, that's all you hear. Yeah, he's on a healer, he is. I need that DK to save my life here, because my health bar is very, very low. Yeah, I think Monkey's right that the damage feels lower, but it could just be because there's a lot of healing in this match. Like, there's a lot of self-healing. Let's go get that big hill there. Oh, big Dawnbreaker. Michael said, nice work. It started PvP more, but he doesn't know what class to roll with after the update. I would say most classes are pretty viable in the sense that if you kind of exclude the whole mag stroke stam argument, then yeah, I'd say most classes are viable in some capacity. That's him dead. Oh, I didn't want, that's a nasty, nasty dark convergence there. The werewolf healing is mad. What do you think about the Mara set? Bad Hunters. I think the Mara set is very, very strong, but they are planning to nerf it. So they've said on the forum post already that they're going to reduce the healing based on feedback. So if people abuse it and show how busted it is, it's probably going to get changed. Oh, that ball was nasty. Trying to set him off balance, that's done. That werewolf here was mad, isn't it? They're almost 1 million damage. Almost 1 million damage. There was a lot of healing in that match. Is that Shelby? Or was he on the 1.3 million damage with loads of healing? We'll do another one. Let's look at the thing. People say Sandblade 2H, which I'm up for that. BG's is ready, which is awesome. I think the Mara set, though, regardless of class, is just really strong. There's just no getting around that. Every time I see a Warden, I'm like, I want to become a Warden. I absolutely love the class. I play Magicka Warden a lot, though. Let's see if we've got any more of the Mara set while still waiting. The Stam Crow is generally in your face. Nocturnal Deploy. That's a interesting set. I'm glad they nerfed it. Yeah, these people feel a lot squishier. So I'm dead. Yeah. I know I'm not going to win a fight with a DK. They have too much self-healing when they're low health. Yeah, poison injection feels really lackluster. Oh yeah, this is still way of the fire and dartler, bro. This is so trolly. Oh, I got hit there with a big javelin. Yeah, I'm not sure about poison injection now. I might change that to silver bolts. Let's just move over here. My health point was very, very low then. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change to silver bolts. I don't feel the damage of poison injection is as good as it used to be. And this is like what I'd be testing. So silver shards. Yeah, 4k, 7k. It's a big, big difference. So yeah, let's switch to that when we can. And this is what I do when I make my builds, by the way. Like, I would test it and go what is not working or what is working. The movement's pretty good. The sustain's solid. Defense is always hit and miss on a ganker. Yeah, that's significantly more burst. Yeah, I move a lot quicker than they realise. Yeah, I almost had him on that combo there. Got hit with the mines though. I do think the damage is lower on snipers, and I wonder whether having that is just not worth it. So let's try bow ult. We're going to try foregoing the hemorrhage. Can I get out of there? That'd be great if I could. Please kill me so I can respawn. Got stuck. Has anybody else got stuck here before? Oh, there you go. Finally died. Cheers, TKN. Oh, I've got a weird movement bug. Look, I'm pushing forward. My cat like doesn't rotate properly. How weird is that? That's so. That's really weird. That was a good beam. Yeah, that like weird animation where your movement is really odd. Yeah, still doing it. Yeah, DK is very tanky. They're like the Nightblade's worst enemy. Rest of ult. That's a good counter to my ult. Let's just go get some healing down here. Little shade followed me. So I think the Nightblade will need more testing. The damage is not high enough. So yeah, I want to test the sniper. I stream normally on Saturdays, but patch came out and I'm off work at the moment till September. Yeah, I wonder whether we change Dalek to something else. I don't feel I have enough active sustain in combat. Yeah, Templar healing is very good, as you can see, this patch. I teach, so I'm a special needs teacher. Yeah, I feel like I don't know what you guys think, I feel like the damage, the burst is not there with concealed. Yeah, I got bombed. That's good. Let's try putting on focus. So go to the kind of typical build that I was using before, and I will switch to the 2H up build after this match. Okay. Yeah, cheers, TK, and I'll enjoy the job. I can't sprint. That's really annoying. My sprint's disabled. He's like the tech bots he has. That's why he saw me. Because he ambushed Lotus fan onto me, he did. I was using Agony, that's what Nomad uses on his. There you go. Yeah, I think the TKN's right. With work and stuff, just do something you enjoy, and if you get paid for it, then it's better. I think the burst range is about 25k on this build at the moment. I'm hoping that dot will kill him. So, I think the dot got them. Yeah, the dot did. I got him with the spec bow from a distance. He got me with the crystal weapon. 17-0. Phew, that's unfortunate, that is. It's been a very long BGs, hasn't this one? And if you are curious what class next, you can take part in the poll, by the way. Sap essence. Managed to get the person trying to get our relic. Mr. Stardo goes, is Templar too butchered with this patch? I think Templar's fine. I didn't even land any of that. That's well annoying, that is. Yeah, I think we need to treat the sniper a bit. Did 1 million damage. Like, the damage is high, as in the damage you do, but it's just doesn't feel like you're doing as much as it was before. So we'll switch this up to the other build. For people that want to join my Discord, just there is a link in the chat. So you don't have to, but I post my videos there and stuff and answer questions, so it's an option for those people curious. We're going to switch back to the Nightblade, the melee one that is, because that's what people wanted generally. Oh, it's okay, TKN. And we'll queue for BGs. I'm going to use Killer's Blade still, that's really good. And I need to look at the Concealed. Whether we keep with the surprise attack, or whether we go and use concealed weapon. I was using concealed earlier. It's mad this heals you as well. Like, it's actually ridiculous. So after this, I think I might do 2 BGs, and I'll probably have to call it there. So I'll put a poll what BG off this one. I'm thinking Magdon or Magdon. So there's a poll up. If you want to take part, you can let me know which you want to see next, but I think it's obvious what I want to do next. So that's what I want to do next. Yeah, surprise attack still hits hard. So yeah, I'm going to do a magical warden after this one, but if you want to tick the thing, you can. There's no real thing. But I think we know this build works. Those spiders are families. The reason I come here because there's loads, and this is really good XP. The scale is quite interesting on the thing. That's what I was looking at. So this is proccing obviously a Retro Vitality both sides every single time. Now we could use Concealed Weapon, which I don't know if it procs it all of the time. I know it was proccing it some of the time. I need to see, do we have any like debuffs or anything? Okay, that works. Okay, no, actually... Yeah, I can run Concealed Weapon. Yeah, so if we use Concealed Weapon, we can proc the bottom part of Hemorrhage, which gives us minor Savagery, which is a minor debuff. And that will then proc the minor regen buff of the Retro Vitality. So that Magden has 100% votes at the moment. I'll do this one then, the Magden, and I'll have to call it a night because it is late where I am. Deathmatch. Love deathmatch. Right, he came to die. Oh, he's a tanky boy there, he is. Because I don't know if you noticed it, I was in cloak and the bound daggers pulled me out. Get some sustain back. But playing that whole kind of run away. I thought there was somebody behind me trying to kill me. Let's pop over here, see what's going on over here. Okay, that poor green got murdered. Something hit me. What hit me? What was that? That electrical thing pulled me out. I don't know what that was. Yeah, what was that? Do you guys know what that was? Something just felt like it just got pulled out and just absolutely nuked. I don't have any regen glyphs at all from a mag. It's just the Retro Vitality. Oh, it's gone up there. Yeah. I went to roll and cloak, don't hit me. Assassin Scourge in cap. 2 different people. I think I do prefer a concealed weapon, by the way. I've used concealed weapon and surprise attack this patch. I think concealed weapon is probably better for the Nightblade. Yeah, Retro Vitality gives you like crazy mag sustain. And I don't spam cloak loads compared to other people. Some people spam cloak like it's their... Yeah, something hit me again. I don't know what that is. Rolled down, took way too much fall damage there. Would have put me into execute. Yeah, I don't like the having used concealed weapon and surprise attack. I think surprise attack's not as good, in all honesty. If you can sustain the Magicka, use the Magicka morph. It's way more damage, and it's movement speed. That was weird. This guy's he's a pro when he is. He's a very tanky Sulk. A lot of healing in that group there, though. So some people still use Plague Break. Yeah, that thing. I don't know what that lightning is, but that lightning thing, horrible. Do you guys know what that lightning thing is on the floor? Like, it doesn't look like lightning splash. It looks like a set. I don't know if it's one of the new ones. Yeah, I prefer concealed weapon, actually. One sec, gotta let the cat out. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can use that quick. I happen to have one from leveling up. No, I'm not in combat. So let me... I hate how you can't like I think you're in combat when you're not. That's just annoying. That combat bug is like really annoying. Let's change that to concealed weapon. There you go. Oh, I was meaning to get rid of it anyway. You're just so much quicker you are. That's so much quicker. But that thing, what is that? That lightning thing is what? Yeah, that. That does so much damage, like 2k damage every heart. Yeah, one of that lightning thing is on the floor. I've not seen that before. That was really... did a fair bit of damage. We are going to switch to the Magden in a moment, and that will have to be the last one, I think, because it's nearly midnight where I am. Okay. Yeah, so I want to just check what that was, though. I had combat metrics on. Thunder Caller. It's doing 2,320 every second. So little look at what that does. Is that a new set by chance? I thought that was in the game for a while, just I haven't seen people use it. But I'm going to switch to my Magicka Warden. The poll is Magden is top with 86. But I will do a poll for what's. Okay, so I put a few things in the, like a few options, but curious, what would you want to see video next? If I were to make another video in a couple of days, what build would you want to see? Some people go on standard, some people go on Standblade, check sniper, mag salk, and it kind of gives me an idea of what people want to see going forward. We can drop this. My Balog helmet, I think, is on my my Necromancer. So I just need to get that. Okay, this is my stamp grow, but I'm going to quickly just nab the helmet from him. And then yeah, this will have to be my last one, I think, because it is late. What's your guys' general take on the patch? You've seen kind of a few different builds, a few different kind of classes. Do you think the patch is good? Do you think it's a bit hit and miss? And obviously this is mainly from PvP. We'll grab the helmet. And then, yeah, we'll see how this does. So this is my Magda and Retro Vitality Torx Pact. This should be the Master's Ice, but I don't have it on PCNA, sadly. And we're going to change a few skills quick, and then try this in PvP. I had a lot of heals in my build. When you look at all the skills, it's like all heals. Okay, we're going to take some stuff out of here. I don't know if that works with the just anything, as in like whether that works with any heal or does it have to be from there. That seems like a pretty decent heal. I really hate this change so much. It's such a bad change. Yeah, we'll try that. That's pretty much what I had beyond the Master's Eye stuff. But I'm missing passives and stuff, by the way. So like, missing this one here, missing this here. Your BGs is ready, and this will have to be the last one, okay? I say that quite often, but it generally is the last one. If you haven't already done to the channel, by the way, I would suggest subscribing so you don't miss out on the future stuff. I do have a few things planned, so I want to kind of give out some guides and stuff to help people in the game. So yeah, if you haven't done so, I would suggest doing so. Yeah, I don't recognise any of these people. Yeah, this is the weird change to Warden. There's that not even an animation for it to like tell you that it's going to pop up a second time? Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, it feels so weird. The healing's nice though. What do you guys make of Magicka Warden? Like, I know some people play it a lot, some people don't. But yeah, if you do play it, I'd be curious to know what you think. I'm not convinced on the change to Deep Fisher. It just feels really weird. Like really, really weird to play. Maybe that's just me. These people I wouldn't say are the best, in all honesty, that I'm fighting against. I hate it when people just magnum and shot you. It's just really annoying. The dot though on Art of Blast is quite nice. Nightblade is proper trying to snipe me, isn't he? That guy's just gonna get himself killed, isn't he? Level 30 odd. Steady Nightblade. Yeah, he was running, wasn't it? Like proper running. Yeah, I'm still not convinced on that. So you get after doing damage, you increase your weapon damage for 10 seconds, which contributes after damaging off-balance targets. Oh, where's that Nightblade up there? Yeah, I'd be interested to see what people think of that deep fissure. I'm liking that hill. I think that's one thing that I was lacking in my Warden kit. Defensive rune's so annoying. They're gonna hit himself or not? He did not hit himself. That's insane. But you can see this is a very new character. Hence why the people aren't necessarily the... How much do I have on this? 4.3k, that's not bad considering I don't have my master's thing. Yeah, that stun's quite decent actually. Not for offensive. It's really good for defense, but if you're... I went to roll with it. The end of Fury got me. 18 kills. Yeah, I don't like this change. The other changes for Warden are actually really good. the whole team chasing me. Yeah, I'm not convinced on that change. Well, then follow me up there. I can't hear him. I thought it was a heal that I could use for him. Yeah, I can see Stamden being pretty decent though with these changes. Like, I don't know why people would use sub assault, in all honesty. Yeah, that was it. Different. That was very different playing that. I don't like the change to Deep Fissure. I think that really ruins the class. I do. I think the Arctic Blast though, that's very good for Stamdens and for like trying to get out of trouble. So yeah, that was a end of the match. That was a very low MMR BG. I will say that straight away. But yeah, I think I'm not liking that Deep Fissure change. I will use it more and see if it gets any better, but I'm not convinced at the moment. But yeah, I will need to call it there, guys, because it is late to where I am. So I'm going to go obviously end the poll. I do have some videos coming out soon, so if you obviously want to see that, you make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out. And I'm just going to say a big thanks to all the people on Patreon who obviously help make the videos and streams possible. And if you want to support, there's obviously the link there. You know, as much or as little as you want, it's up to you, but it really helps. And I will just catch you in the next video or stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and bye.